Julietta Sichel, why are festivals important for promoting a film?
I think it's a very important platform, especially internationally, to reach a wider audience, to reach the buyers, to reach the international press. So if your film is well placed, if you choose the right festival for your film, that could be really an important starting point for the film's career, for the director, for the producer. It can really make it for itself. It can be bought for many territories, it will reach the press, and it will be seen by people not only in your domestic country but also worldwide.
And how do you choose the right festival? How do you locate which festival fits your film? How do you know that?
Well, of course, every producer, I think, is dreaming about having his or her film at the top festivals, which are, for most of the people, Cannes, Venice and Berlin, one of the oldest or the oldest festivals and the top list festivals. But I think that it's not a tragedy, and definitely in many cases it might even be better if your film doesn't start there, if you choose a different festival, if you choose wisely, if you really make research what festivals can offer, what people go there, what industry is there, what press is there. I think for Norwegian producers, the big help is the Norwegian Film Institute and people who work there, who have a lot of contact, personal contact, and a lot of experience from either personally covering the festivals or knowing from their colleagues and other producers what it's like to be at a certain festival. So I think, of course, I'm not saying don't try Cannes, Venice, Berlin, and all the other major festivals. Try them, but have a backup plan as well. Once your film is about to be ready and you are happy with your rough cut, don't be afraid to send it to festival programmers and send it to several festivals. Consider wisely the options you might have. It's sometimes better not to go to Cannes and have your film screened almost towards the very end of the festival at a slot which is not so good for the type of film you are presenting. It's sometimes wiser to wait, or to take a different invitation from a festival like I don't know, San Sebastian, Locarno or Carla Vivari Film Festival, which I used to work for many years.
Yes, because it seems like there's a lot of strategic work going on with this. Sort of, you have to wait to see if that festival will accept you or that one. But how do you conduct yourself properly as a Norwegian film, or with a Norwegian film, then to put yourself forward in the best way? How do you see that?
Well, I think, of course, you should try to make a start at a big event, and of course, if there is an invitation from a competition, I would rather suggest you to go for a competition in San Sebastian or in Locarno or at Carla Vivari, rather than going to a sidebar in Cannes or in Berlin, because there are so many titles and there are big markets there apart from the actual festival program, that it's very easy to have your film lost, or to get lost there also for you as a producer, and to get lost among all the journalists. So like I said, it's good to do research, it's good to travel, it's good to get to know the festivals yourself, and it's good to consult people who know. It's good to consult either your PR agent, it's good to consult people from the Norwegian Film Institute. So you should really consider all the options, and it's not really a tragedy not to be in Cannes. Sometimes you can really get lost there, so it's you can be the film in Locarno or at Carla Vivari and really make it big for yourself. You will be seen, you will get the reactions which probably you wouldn't even dream of at Cannes, and your film will be bought and will be written about, which is what we all want.
And what kind of people or representatives from the movies should be sent there?
It's of course the key thing always to have the director there. It's a key thing to have the cast. The producer is very important there for other networking and negotiating. He is not so attractive for the press, of course, and not so attractive for the audience. So for the audience and for the press, you should have your cast and crew members there. And then, of course, you should have a person who is dealing with the press there. And if you have a sales agent on board, then they will, of course, take care of many things themselves. If you don't have a sales agent, then perhaps it's wise to have someone who will look for the sales agent for you, or if you as a producer can do that yourself. But the team should not be too big. but you should really think of all the things you want to achieve there. You should really think of someone who will take care of the interviews, so that you as a producer don't run around and do that yourself, because it will not work. If you are, again, like I said, if you are looking for a sales agent, it's wise to consider whether you want to do that yourself or whether there's going to be another person helping you with that. And of course, for the audience and for the press, it's crucial to have faces that will be seen in the film and a director who will explain his ideas.
Thank you very much.